The National Hockey League, often celebrated for its thrilling games and passionate fan base, harbors serious problems that frequently go unnoticed. While fans cheer for their favorite teams and media outlets focus on the excitement of the sport, deeper issues lurk beneath the surface. These hidden challenges threaten the integrity and sustainability of the league. From player safety concerns to mental health struggles, the NHL faces a myriad of obstacles that require urgent attention. The league's current popularity masks these underlying problems, creating a false sense of security. As we delve into the various aspects of the NHL, it becomes evident that these issues are not merely anecdotal, but rather systemic challenges that demand acknowledgement and action. It is crucial for fans, players, and stakeholders to recognize these hidden issues to foster a healthier and more equitable environment within the sport. The time has come to shine a light on these challenges and advocate for meaningful change. The National Hockey League has experienced remarkable growth in recent years, captivating audiences with thrilling gameplay and expanding its fan base globally. Attendance at games has surged and television ratings have reached new heights, particularly during playoffs and the Stanley Cup Finals. Merchandise sales are also booming, reflecting a vibrant interest in the sport. However, beneath this surface of success lies a series of underlying issues that threaten the league's sustainability and reputation. Concerns regarding player safety, mental health, and diversity persist, often overshadowed by the excitement of the game. The NHL must confront these challenges head-on to maintain its momentum. As the league continues to attract new fans, it is crucial to address these hidden problems to ensure that the growth is not only sustained but also responsible. Balancing popularity with ethical considerations will be essential for the NHL to thrive in the long term, preserving the integrity of the sport for future generations. Player safety in the National Hockey League is a pressing issue that often gets overshadowed by the excitement of the game. Concussions and injuries are prevalent, yet the league has a history of downplaying their severity. Players face significant long-term health risks, including chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a condition linked to repeated head injuries. Despite growing awareness, the culture within the NHL often encourages players to tough it out, leading to a reluctance to report injuries. This mentality not only jeopardizes their health, but also sets a dangerous precedent for younger athletes. The league's response has been criticized as insufficient, with safety protocols that seem reactive rather than proactive. While there are efforts to enhance player safety, such as stricter penalties for dangerous hits, many argue these measures are not enough. Addressing these concerns is crucial, as the future of the league depends on the well-being of its players, who are the heart of the sport. The National Hockey League has faced significant criticism regarding its approach to mental health issues among players. Despite the physical demands of the sport, mental health remains a largely stigmatized topic within the league. Players often feel pressured to maintain a tough exterior, fearing that acknowledging mental health struggles may be perceived as a weakness. This stigma can lead to a lack of open dialogue, preventing players from seeking the help they need. Furthermore, the support systems in place for mental health are often inadequate. While some teams have made strides in providing resources, many players report feeling isolated and unsupported. The NHL's response has been criticized for being reactive rather than proactive, with insufficient emphasis on mental wellness initiatives. This lack of comprehensive support not only affects player performance, but also their overall well-being, highlighting a critical area for improvement within the league. Addressing these issues is essential for fostering a healthier environment for all players. The National Hockey League has made strides in recent years towards diversity and inclusion, yet significant gaps remain. The league's efforts to promote representation for marginalized groups, particularly among players, coaches, and executives, have been insufficient. For instance, the number of players from diverse backgrounds in the league remains disproportionately low, reflecting a broader issue within the sport. Additionally, initiatives aimed at increasing participation from underrepresented communities often lack the necessary resources and visibility. Programs designed to foster inclusivity, such as the Hockey is for Everyone initiative, face challenges in reaching their full potential. The lack of mentorship and networking opportunities for aspiring players from marginalized groups further exacerbates the problem. To truly embrace diversity, the NHL must not only commit to inclusive policies, but also actively engage with communities to create pathways for involvement. Addressing these disparities is crucial for the league's future and its relationship with a diverse fan base. Smaller market teams in the National Hockey League encounter significant financial challenges that threaten their viability and competitiveness. Revenue sharing is a crucial mechanism designed to level the playing field, but it often falls short of addressing the disparities between larger and smaller franchises. For instance, teams in major markets generate substantial income from lucrative television deals and sponsorships, leaving their smaller counterparts struggling to keep pace. This imbalance can lead to a lack of competitive balance, as wealthier teams can afford star players while smaller teams are forced to rely on developing talent. The consequences are evident on the ice, where smaller market teams frequently find themselves at a disadvantage. Additionally, the reliance on revenue sharing can create tension within the league as teams debate the fairness of the distribution model. Ultimately, these financial hurdles not only impact team performance but also affect fan engagement and the overall health of the league. The National Hockey League faces significant environmental challenges that could impact its future. Climate change has altered ice conditions, making it increasingly difficult to maintain optimal playing surfaces. Warmer temperatures can lead to inconsistent ice quality, affecting player performance and safety. Moreover, the NHL's operations contribute to carbon emissions, raising concerns about sustainability. In response, the league has initiated several sustainability initiatives aimed at reducing its environmental footprint. These include efforts to promote energy efficiency in arenas and encourage the use of renewable energy sources. However, critics argue that these measures are insufficient given the scale of the environmental crisis. The NHL must prioritize its commitment to sustainability, not only to protect the integrity of the game, but also to align with the values of an increasingly eco-conscious fan base. Addressing these environmental issues is essential for the league's long-term viability and reputation in the sports world. The National Hockey League's relationship with its fans is increasingly strained, primarily due to soaring ticket prices that make attending games unaffordable for many. Families and loyal supporters often find themselves priced out, which undermines the league's commitment to accessibility. Additionally, the experience at arenas can be inconsistent, with some venues lacking adequate facilities and services that enhance the fan experience. Long lines, expensive concessions, and limited transportation options can create barriers that detract from the enjoyment of attending a game. Furthermore, the NHL's marketing strategies often fail to engage diverse fan bases, leaving many feeling unrepresented and disconnected from the league. This disconnect not only impacts attendance but also affects merchandise sales and overall loyalty. To foster a stronger bond with fans, the NHL must prioritize affordability, accessibility, and a more inclusive atmosphere at games, ensuring that the excitement of hockey is available to everyone, regardless of their financial situation. The media plays a pivotal role in shaping how the public perceives the National Hockey League. Often coverage focuses on exciting plays, star athletes, and thrilling games, creating a narrative that highlights the league's entertainment value. However, this emphasis can overshadow critical issues that deserve attention. For instance, player safety concerns, mental health struggles, and diversity challenges are frequently underreported. Certain narratives may perpetuate a sanitized version of the NHL, ignoring the complexities that players and teams face daily. When the media fails to address these pressing matters, it risks alienating fans who seek a deeper understanding of the sport. Moreover, the lack of critical discourse can hinder progress within the league, as stakeholders may feel less compelled to advocate for necessary changes. By broadening the scope of coverage, the media can foster a more informed fan base and encourage meaningful conversations about the NHL's future and its many challenges. Community engagement and grassroots programs are vital for addressing some of the National Hockey League's most pressing issues. By fostering local connections, the league can cultivate a more inclusive environment that resonates with diverse audiences. These initiatives provide opportunities for underrepresented groups to participate in hockey, ensuring that the sport reflects the communities it serves. Additionally, grassroots programs can promote player safety and mental health awareness, creating a supportive network for athletes at all levels. Investing in community outreach not only enhances the league's reputation but also strengthens its fan base. Engaged communities are more likely to support their local teams, leading to increased attendance and loyalty. Furthermore, these programs can address financial disparities faced by smaller market teams, as local support can drive revenue and sustainability. Ultimately, prioritizing community engagement can help the NHL tackle its challenges head-on, creating a healthier and more vibrant league for everyone involved. To address the pressing issues within the National Hockey League, several potential solutions can be implemented. First, policy changes are essential, particularly in areas concerning player safety and mental health support. Establishing comprehensive protocols for concussion management and mental health resources can significantly improve player well-being. Second, increasing transparency from the league is crucial. By openly sharing data on injuries, player support programs, and diversity initiatives, the NHL can build trust with fans and stakeholders. Third, fostering community engagement through grassroots programs can help bridge the gap between the league and its supporters, creating a more inclusive environment. Additionally, implementing revenue-sharing models that support smaller market teams can enhance competitive balance and sustainability. Lastly, collaborating with experts in environmental sustainability can guide the league in reducing its ecological footprint. By adopting these solutions, the NHL can address its challenges and pave the way for a more equitable and thriving future. Other sports leagues have faced challenges similar to those of the National Hockey League and have successfully implemented solutions that could serve as a roadmap for the NHL. For instance, Major League Baseball has made significant strides in addressing player safety by introducing stricter concussion protocols and mandatory health checks. This proactive approach has not only improved player welfare but also enhanced the league's reputation among fans. Similarly, the National Basketball Association has focused on mental health initiatives, establishing comprehensive support systems for players. Their efforts have helped reduce stigma and create a culture of openness, encouraging players to seek help when needed. Moreover, the National Football League has made progress in diversity and inclusion by launching programs aimed at increasing representation in coaching and management positions. By learning from these examples, the NHL can adopt best practices that address its own pressing issues, fostering a healthier and more inclusive environment for players and fans alike. Change begins with us. It is crucial that we unite and advocate for the issues that have long been overlooked. We must raise our voices about player safety, mental health support, diversity, and the financial struggles of smaller market teams. By engaging in discussions and sharing our concerns, we can shine a light on these challenges that threaten the integrity of our beloved sport. Let us support initiatives that promote inclusivity and advocate for better resources for players facing mental health struggles. Together, we can push for transparency and accountability from the league, attend community events, participate in forums, and use social media platforms to spread awareness. The future of the NHL depends on our collective action. Let us stand together, not just as fans, but as advocates for a better, more equitable league. In conclusion, we have explored the hidden issues facing the National Hockey League, from player safety and mental health to diversity and financial challenges. Each of these concerns poses a significant threat to the league's reputation and sustainability. The NHL's current popularity cannot overshadow the pressing need for change. Open dialogue is essential. Fans, players, and stakeholders must come together to advocate for improvements. Proactive measures such as increased support for mental health initiatives and better representation for marginalized groups are crucial for the league's future. By learning from the successes of other sports leagues, the NHL can implement effective solutions to these challenges. The time for action is now. We must ensure that the sport we love evolves in a way that prioritizes the well-being of its players and fans alike. Together, we can create a brighter future for the NHL, one that embraces transparency, inclusivity, and sustainability.